Hi, welcome to another edition of Mac Video. My name is Mark Flanagan, coming to you from Southern Indiana. Today I want to discuss with you the 306 CR Next Generation Excavator Operator's Compartment. Keep in mind that there are three levels of the Next Generation Mini HEXs, so there's a small 1 to 2 ton, there's the 306, which is the medium 6 ton, and there's a 307 up through the 310, which is their 7 to 10 ton model. All the operators, cabs, and functions and components are the same throughout the whole line. So we'll do an in-depth discussion here with the 306. There's also, this is number 4 of 4 sets of videos concerning the 306. Let's take a quick look at our safety. You see here our safety placard. Please observe all your safety rules from wherever you're at. If you're watching this from home, just keep all these things in mind as well. Starting off here with just a view of the cab of the Next Generation HEX. So we're going to give a brief overview. We've already went through most of these components on the other videos. No need to recover all those. Fuses and relay panels. Just locations on the operator's platform and where some things are located at. One thing we haven't covered yet, this here is looking at the operator's compartment, whether it's cab or canopy. There is a little door, number 2, that flips up underneath the floor mat. Very easy to get to, and that gains you access to number 1, the hydraulic SOS port. So looking down from the top view, let's get a little bit more in depth of this. We just kind of did a brief description of some of them earlier. So let's run over these. Number 1 is your operator's seat. 2 is just a left armrest. 3 is the switch for your expandable undercarriage. 4 is your electrohydraulic for your standard functions on your excavator. So stick in, stick out, swing left, swing right whenever it's in excavator mode. So there's a few other modes we're going to talk about here in a short. Number 5 is your hydraulic lockout or your implement lockout. 6 again is your optional travel levers or pedals. Remember, these machines, these Next Generation Mini HEXs, all of them standard from the factory have stick steer. We'll explain that in a minute. 7 is your aux hydraulic pedal, and that's an option. 8 is your LCD monitor screen. 9 is just an air conditioning duct. 10 is your right electrohydraulic joystick control for implement functions. 11 is your right console. 12 is your dozer blade lift. So that blade out on the front of the machine, that is standard. That's what controls it up and down. 13 is just pointing down to your right console. 14 is your right armrest, that's adjustable. 15 is back to some accessories where you can plug in an aux cord and also where you can put in a USB port. And 16 is the cup holder area. 18 is pointing to the radio module if it has it. So these machines here, if it has an FM radio with a cab on it, they will have, you control them through the monitor. The 306 CR is only available in cab only model. The 307 through the 310 will be cab only model as well. A little closer up view of it. So 1's your armrest, 2 is your expandable undercarriage rocker switch, 3 is your joystick to control stick in, stick out, and left and right swing. 4 is your hydraulic lockout. Travel levers and pedals once again. Again, those are the option there. So if the machine comes standard from the factory with stick steer, they may or may not have number 6 pod for your travel pedals and levers. If it does have stick steer from the factory and it does come with the travel levers and pedals, you still have stick steer. You can control the machine either way. The option is up to the operator. Right side area, the operator's area again. Same things we went over. Kind of the only thing that you don't know what it is. Number 6 is the jog dial pod. 7 is the engine throttle pod with some soft keys on there, push buttons. Number 4 on the top of blade control handle 5, that's just got your fast rabbit for your travel speed. Excuse me. 2 is the jog dial. That controls, you can navigate your monitor through that, so you don't have to lean up. It's very convenient, very easy to reach. The green button in the middle of it is how you select things on the monitor whenever you toggle through it. So it'll go forward, reverse, or excuse me, forward and backwards, and it'll go left and right, and you can also turn it to select things, and then or to scroll, and then you push down on the center of it to select. 3 is operating the soft keypad that brings up the FM AM radio on your monitor screen. 4 is for your HVAC to come up. 5 is just the home screen. 6 is the back. Very easy to navigate these monitors on these machines with this. 8, your speed dial. The green button in the middle of the speed dial is for your power modes. 9 is for a heavy lift alarm. 10 is for your windshield wipers. 11 is for the travel alarm cancel. 12 is your lights. 13 is your windshield washer. And 14 is your FM radio cancel or mute when you receive phone calls or you're talking to somebody. 15 is just another flip-up thing to gain access to some aux ports and some USB ports. So let's get a little bit more in depth on this machine when we're concerned and talked about the stick steer mode. So whenever we put this machine in the stick steer, we push button number 3, so concerning the picture on the left. And what that does is that turns your left joystick of this machine into your travel and your turn control. So you push it forward, the machine goes forward, pull back, the machine goes in reverse, go left, it turns to the left, go right, it turns to the right. You have to acknowledge it once you push yellow button 3 on the monitor to say, yes, I want stick steer mode. So what does that mean when we put it in stick steer mode for the rest of the machine functions? When you go into stick steer mode, it reassigns some of the machine functions to other buttons on the machine. So what number 1 is a toggle between machine swing and boom swing. Between machine swing and aux hydraulics. So number 2 thumb wheel on the left joystick, normal mode, is for the auxiliary hydraulics to function, auxiliary 1. When you put it in stick steer mode, number 2 then turns into for your machine swing left and right, so the house swing. Number 1, you toggle between the 2 of them. So you can toggle between aux hydraulics and machine swing when in stick steer mode. Also when in stick steer mode, looking at the picture to the right, number 6 thumb wheel on the right joystick will control your stick in and stick out of the machine. Pushing the joystick forward and backwards, it will still take care of the boom up and down, while to the left and to the right will still take care of your bucket functions. Very nice feature. It's very natural feeling once you get the hang of it, and it works very well. Operators really like it. I've operated several of them. They work very nice. There is another function on the operator screen for the LCD that will ask you where you can put the machine into what's called either excavator mode or blade mode. So while in stick steer mode, you can go through the monitor and toggle to blade mode, and what that does is that turns your right joystick into operating your blade up and down function. In order to use the machine to boom up and boom down then for the right, you'll have to pull the trigger on the front of the joystick for the right, and that'll gain you back your function for boom up and boom down, bucket curl left and right. Pull the trigger again, it'll put it back into blade mode, which controls the dozer blade on the front of it. So essentially, while in stick steer mode, and when you put it in the blade mode on the monitor, when you're in stick steer mode, you can have the boom up and out of the way, and you can use this machine just like a small skid steer or multi-train compact track loader for backfilling trenches and so forth and moving small amounts of dirt. It's a very nice function. It is a little hard to navigate at first until you get familiar with the monitor, but it's pretty self-explanatory when you get on the machines and start playing around with the monitor. Here is your monitor. 1's just some action alarms. 2 is just some indicators. Whenever you select those functions, they highlight green. 3 is your gauges. The indicator here in the middle, so right here. That there is when it's in stick steer mode, that will illuminate and come up like that. 4 is your hours. 5 is your radio if equipped. And the one over here highlighted in yellow, that's for your HVAC if equipped. 6 is configurable soft keys for shortcuts through different items on the machine and the monitor. And those are configurable within the monitor. A little closer up area of that. So while we're talking about the monitor, let's take a real quick peek at it. So the monitors do have 3 different levels that you can have. One on the left is standard with no camera. The one in the middle is a standard with a camera. And the one on the right is the premium touchscreen with camera. Most of the ones I ran into will be the ones in the middle, standard with camera. Again, refer back to the model that you have. Some closer ups of the monitor there, just a quick glimpse at those. So that's your functions that you have from the home screen. I'm not going to cover each one of these. Just make sure when you get on the machines, it's very easy to use, very user friendly. The back buttons and so forth on them are as well. We do adjust the flow for these machines through the monitor. So the aux 1 and aux 2, you can adjust the flow right from the operator's seat through the monitor. Here's your joystick mapping where I'm the top right hand looking, or top right area of the screen. To the bottom left, that's where we put the machine into excavator or blade mode. And then you see number 4 over on the right, that's where we can have SAE or backhoe loader controls. Number 4, that's what some of you guys refer to. Some people call them cat controls versus John Deere controls. But here's the proper names, SAE to backhoe loader. Quick couplers taken care of through the monitor as well. Number 4, bottom right, that's whenever we go into stick steer mode, whenever it says to enable it, and it'll do so through there by indicating or acknowledging OK. So there again, there's a picture of it too. So you can put it as a shortcut mode on your shortcut keys where you want to assign that at. So this here is a picture of stick steer mode off. It tells you what the buttons are for here. So whenever we're not in stick steer mode, the left joystick thumb wheel is for your boom swing or auxiliary. One on the right, the aux 1 is for your thumb wheel. This is when the stick steer mode is active, as we previously said. Whenever it's in stick steer mode, this is what the buttons will be assigned to. All these machines do come with cruise control. That is standard. Very nice feature. You have to acknowledge it and turn it on in the monitor. That concludes our module here for the operator's compartment. So a more in-depth look at the 306CR operators area. This will also travel over to and cover the small and the large ones as well. We thank you for tuning in and have a good day.